Well, I had just left church, and usually on weekends, well, every day, I go help my father at his club. But that day, my father didn't answer his phone, so I decided to go home. Once I got home, I noticed a lot of smoke, but I really didn't pay no attention to it. So we were still sitting in the driveway, me and my mother, and she said that house is on fire. And that's when I heard a lady come out saying all my kids are in there. So I asked my mother, do she want me to go help? And I really wasn't thinking, so I just took off running to go help. Once I got in front of the house, I could see a white thing moving between the thick smoke. I ran in the house, realized it was a baby. I picked her up with my left arm, and as I was running out the house, I seen something else moving. I picked that up, and I just ran outside because I was a little bit scared. I wasn't thinking. Once I got outside, I realized I had a little girl in my hand, and I had a little boy by my hand. By that time, my neighbors pulled up, so I put them in the two kids in the truck. I ran back in because I remember the lady was still in the house. Once I got on the porch, I could see her trying to jump out the window, but she was stuck. Once I grabbed onto her, I helped out the window, and we was both on the porch, and we decided to run off because the house was steady coming down.
I'm very proud, and I kind of overwhelmed because he didn't think of the risk he took. And watching that fire, I was really walking around the house kind of nervous because, I mean, it was full of smoke when we got home. And then to know that he went in there when he calmed down a little bit, and I asked him, I said, Joe, man, how far did you go up in that house? Because it was full of smoke when we got there. And he said, I went about as far as Grandma's dining. I said, you was up in the house. And he was saying, well, he had picked up the little girl, and he said, then I felt something by my leg. And he said, I didn't know what it was at first. He said, but when I came out, it was the little boy. And then he told me that he saw the lady with her arms hanging out the window, and he went ahead and pulled her out. So I was just, thankful to God that he wasn't trapped in that house, because he could have been. Mm-hmm. And he didn't know the people. I mean, they stayed across the street. He didn't know them. He just took off running to assist them.
Mm-hmm. All right, Senior, tell me how you feel about this young man, your son.
Well, I'm very, very proud of him because he saved some people's lives. And as I said, there's some good news coming out of East St. Louis, or something positive. And as I said, that the Lord works in mysterious ways, because I was supposed to have gone to church that morning, and I overslept. And when little Joe got out of church, he was supposed to come by the club, and we were to clean up. Due to the fact that I was not there, therefore he went home. And that's when he realized that this house is on fire. He saved those people's lives. But also say you have to be mindful of these things, because it could have been him.